Welcome to another edition of The Straight Skirt. I'm Tracy.com.
I'm Tracy Jones.
I'm Amanda Winkle.
I'm Erin Patterson.
Erin Patterson is filling in for Amanda Warford. Now, the hot topic this week is the tears of Tebow.
Oh!
Now, it seems like you're either on one side or the other, whether you think this is a good thing or a bad thing. So, who's going to start?
I will, since I'm to your left. I'm going to say I'm pro Timmy Tebow. Poor kid. I think about when I was 21 and like the responsibility I wouldn't even take a class before 8:30 when I went to Florida. You have go Gators. So, I mean, I could imagine having the responsibility of an entire team on your back for 4 years. So, I think it was cathartic for him. He just had to get it out.
I think it was coming from a sincere place, too, because he really cares, whereas when T.O. cried, he's like, oh, Tony Romo is my quarterback. That was so very insincere. So,
Well, I am in agreement with both of you because I feel like if, for example, I have never known that sort of intensity. And so I think anybody who's standing in a sports bar who played Little League or Pee Wee ball has no right to judge a man who has the entire nation on his back, okay? But not everybody in this group feels the same way.
Okay. Your thoughts? First of all, I should say that I'm from the Midwest. I went to a Big 12 school, and so the Gators have been really overwhelming to me living down here. And so I'm not a Gator fan, and I was a little bit amused by the fact that he was crying. But I don't think there's anything wrong with men who cry. I was just amused by the fact that this like big Superman guy was crying on the field.
Okay, did you give in to all of the jokes like the Tim Tebow is now being sponsored by Puff Tissues or
Did you start those jokes?
I might have put a little status up there on my Facebook like that, but only one. And, you know, like I said, I don't think it's bad that men cry. I was just amused that it was him.
Yeah, because you can get hurt in this town if you talk too badly about Tim Tebow.
That is true. That is true. But you wouldn't have known that where I was watching the game on Saturday because men are harsh. Men are harsh on other men. Don't you agree?
Not as harsh as women is on other women, but that's a whole other topic.
the Jacksonville.com message boards were on Mark Woods' column were ripping Tebow up. They're like, oh, he needs to be a man, da-da-da-da. But it's like, whatever. You don't have that pressure on you. You don't know.
I really did like Mark's column, though. I thought he had a really good point that all men can cry, even like big athletes. It's okay for them to cry.
Mm-hmm. Well, if anybody is going to put it in grand perspective, it is the fabulous Metro columnist Mark Woods.
That's right. Yay, Mark Woods.
Hear, hear for Mark Woods. All right. Well, thank you for joining us again on this edition of The Straight Skirt. We'll see you next week.
Bye.